Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We actually have LAPLACE's first look and all of that to talk about, her skills and all that breakdown. Again, I wanted to wait for the official information. Again, I don't know how leak content's going to work on this channel or how I can manage to do it. I'll find out in the future, but we'll take care of that later on. But again, with it, if you're new to the channel, get subscribed. Let's have some fun with this. Let's talk about it. So again, LAPLACE, yes, we have our trailer here. So again, motion demonstration. Okay, then you know what motion people are looking for. Jeez, a true blue hero who is the captain of whatever. She uses RL Hero Syndrome, and her burst skill can switch the output mode of her weapon and sweep her enemies with a powerful laser. So again, that's what it looks like. Now we have the skills here, which I'll break down in a second. I also have the trailer here opened up a little bit bigger. As you can see it. Again, the art on the character looks super cool. I don't know. I'm a fan of the art, like genuinely on some of the high-tech art they have for like the entire event and all of that. Really cool character, and I'm kind of genuinely hyped for it. I don't know if I'm going to summon, though. That's the problem. Burst 3 is something I don't need, and this is a Burst 3 character, which ruins me, dude. It breaks my heart. This is a Burst 3 character, dude. I'm depressed. I'm fully depressed. But again, we have the basic aim animation here. People have been hating on coats. They've been hating on the hair blocking everything. This character has that. So again, how this game's going to work, I'm going to let you know now. So again, I don't know about this. It's just speculation. There's going to be skins in the future that change the character immensely. And there's also, in the future, who knows, wink, wink, who knows? There's going to be different variations of characters. So let's say there's a character you really like. For example, Helm, she has a cosmetic. But now, for that specific character, let's say it's Rappy, right? She can literally have, in the future, a different cosmetic on her. But guess what? You have to go and summon for a different unit for that, right? So they're planning in the future to separate units. You have one unit, but if you want to actually, get the other costume, it's not a separate cosmetic. It's actually a fully separate unit. So again, anyone that likes a specific character, in the future, there's a high chance they get a separate unit, which is, again, separate in the fact that it's a banner, right? So, again, that's how it's going to work. So, in the future, just keep that in mind. In the back of your head, you're like, oh, okay, I really like, again, Helm, but there is another cosmetic that will work for her, but this is a separate unit. I'll skip the original Helm, even though I like her. I'll get that Helm because that Helm has the cosmetic that I like. So again, the future that can happen, just keep it in the back of your head that yes, Helm can have a separate skin, and it's the same unit, just a skin that's on the unit, but she can also have two separate units, and both are separate cosmetics, obviously, right? So just keep it in the back of your head that could happen. For example, there's not leaked yet, but LAPLACE doesn't have an additional cosmetic, I think, or separate units. But some characters that currently exist in the game have already separate units / cosmetics planned. So again, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. Next, we have the breakdown of her skills over here. Skill level is valued at 10. It does say. We have the breakdown here. So again, let's read it. Type is attacker. Rocket launch is her weapon. Wink, wink. I told you earlier. Code iron. Burst skill 3. So first, before I start the should you summon, again, we don't know how the unit is. We'll break it down tomorrow. But this is like a quick, overview and breakdown of the character. Not really, too in depth. You have to do some testing and see how the character actually is. But on paper, right? First, it's a burst 3. So automatically, if you have already a bunch of burst 3s, which most people do, they're going for a strong DPS, you're not going to be able to get this character, right? So again, you have to replace somebody on your team that's currently a burst 3. It doesn't mean she's bad. I'm not saying that, right? She can actually, in my opinion, from what we've seen and what we've heard, actually, she might be able to contend with some big damage dealers. So she might be a great alternative if you didn't pull one of the good damage dealers in the game. So this might be a great acquisition for some players. So keep it in the back of your head, right? This might be. But with it, right? So first thing, it's a burst 3. Keep it in the back of your head. Yeah, okay, now I have so many burst 3s, it's not worth it. Yeah, just skip this banner. That's how it's going to go. For Helm also, I just had enough of the units on my team. Didn't need Helm, so we have, again, another burst 3 here, which, up to you. We have skill 1, which is a passive hero vision. Activates when landing a hit with full charge, affects self. Hero vision, explosion range, 3.5% stacks up to 5 times and lasts for 5 seconds. Not bad. Skill 2, Hero Bomber, right? We have activates when the last bullet hits the target, affects the target, deals 81.66% of attack as additional damage. Activates when hitting the boss parts, affects the target, deals 14.78% of attack as additional damage. Affects self, change the weapon in use, max damage, 900 almost percent of attack. Damage over time, 14.52%. Percent of attack, lasts for 5 seconds. Additional effect, pierce. Affect the same enemy units when hero vision is fully stacked. Deals 11.9% of attack as true damage. So that's what the skills are. I'm going to quickly pull up on my other monitor here the original leak for this character and just see if it's similar. Yeah, so it looks like a majority of it is about the same, right? So again, that's what it currently exists as this character. With it, she's not bad, and again, I think she is going to be pretty good. She's mainly wiping out the battlefield. If you want a character that can really deal with a bunch of the mobs, where it's like a bunch of characters on screen. She'll be able to do that. Like reading off of her kit here, she'll definitely be able to clear as fast as possible. And she'll help you in some of the contents pushing towards the boss stage. So this is a great character to acquire. Again, max damage also. She's a rocket launcher user, which will help you in a lot of, again, if you don't have a rocket launcher, right? So it's group based, right? So if they're clumped up together, they're basically going to get shredded by her. Her burst skill also is pretty good. Overall, the character is not bad. The thing is, if you need a burst 3, go for this. Like, this is a great alternative to some characters. If you don't need a burst 3, you'll have to skip this, right? So again, in the future, there'll probably be also better units that we kind of know about too, which might be better to save for those. But again, for the character itself, Laplace is a great character, okay? If you're pulling for just the character's sake, I'd join you. I genuinely would. It's a good character here, right? In the story, she's actually really enjoyable to read and watch, right? So I recommend, hey, do what you want. If you like the character, have fun. If you need a burst 3, have fun. She's going to be good for a lot of the content, helping you out, clear out swarms and all of that. With all of her true damage stuff, that also sounds pretty cool, and how that's going to actually work out. And again, it says change the weapon in use, max damage 900%, damage over time 14.52. So there's potential with this character, right? There's definitely potential with this character. And then again, hero vision, the explosion range increases and stacks. So the amount of wiping on the field you're just gonna do, you're just gonna wipe him out like instantly, right? So it's gonna have more effect on some stages, right? To where you'll clear, you'll do all of that, and it's in comparison to some other characters that will be single target. This is more group based, obviously, right? Because it's a rocket launcher. So all of that is basic information that you kind of know about. But that's the character, right? So again, if you want to summon, that's the basic thing I wanted to go over. Great character, though. If you want character, just have the character, and swap it out with somebody you currently have. Doesn't really matter. Remember, pity also transfers, so if you want to, just dump in all the summons you can, see what happens, and then again, you go and amass more summons for the next banner. At some point, you'll pity a character you really, really want. If this and the next banner you don't want, so for example, Helm's still there. You don't have to wait. Like, you can wait till the last day, and this is a free-to-play advice always in any gacha game. Wait till the last day. You'll see the trailer. If it's some character you do not care for, let's say it's that dragon waifu that everyone's been waiting for. Up next, let's say that happens, or just, it's not going to be, but let's say that happens. Guess what? You then know that you see the teaser on Twitter, you see that all confirmed, and then you say, you know what? Do I want Laplace or a dragon waifu? Which one do I want? You then decide. So you can always wait till the last day on everything here. But is this a character that'll like break the game? Not like break the game, but she's damn good. She's genuinely damn good. And she'll look at this. She's like wiping the battlefield with her like massive freaking laser. We got Zarya from Overwatch in here. So up to you, man. That's my current opinion here. That's all I got for you here today. I just want to talk about this, break it down. And again, to end this video off in a proper way, just to give you a quick culmination of information. If you have a burst 3, remember this is not really the greatest pickup. If you have a burst 3 slot that you can add, right? You can add a character, not remove a character. This might be a great addition. If you have a burst 3 slot that's useless, you don't like that character at all, it's not serving any purpose in your team, you go for Laplace. Now again, remember in the future that there may be better characters. You can always, as mentioned, wait till the last day, see what the next banner is, see the kit also. You see the kit right now. Helm's banner's not gone yet. We still have a few more hours for that. So just wait till the like hour of this time, 2 weeks from now, and you'll see what the banner is. Be like, oh, this character's kit's really cool. I'll talk about it also in 2 weeks and let you know if that character's better than Laplace. I'll break that down. But again, wait also to tomorrow. See what the testing is, see how the character is, see how broken she is. And if she is really busted, go for her. Again, all of that information does stand. And if you like the character, go have fun. You're playing a gacha game for a reason. Not to go and play meta, you go to play have fun. Do it. Have fun with Laplace. She's a great character. I'd do it if I was in your shoes. The only thing is, I just don't need a burst 3. That's the only problem, bro. If she was a burst 2 or something else, I would be perfect to get her. But burst 3 is not. I have too many filled up slots. But I might, just have the urge to splurge and go for it and summon and see what happens. My opinion. So again, I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. That's been it for me. Thank you for watching and thank you for the support on the channel. It's been actually pretty nice. Thank you.